right, everyone, welcome back. Ready to dive into something new today?
Absolutely. Always ready to dig into some fascinating health topics.
Me too. And you know how we get here. We hear you, the folks who are taking charge of their well-being, trying to sort through all the noise. And maybe you're like, I'm eating my veggies, I'm hitting the gym, so why don't I feel fantastic?
Happens to the best of us. It's easy to get caught up in the big picture and miss the smaller details, in this case, what's happening at the cellular level.
Exactly. And that's where things get really interesting. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the world of USANA, a company that's all about this concept of cellular nutrition.
Now, I know cellular nutrition might sound a bit like something out of a sci-fi movie, but stick with us, because it's actually pretty straightforward and fascinating once you grasp the basics.
Okay, so full transparency, we're drawing our insights today from USANA's website, Ask the Scientists. I checked it out beforehand. It's got tons of info, and thankfully it's written in a way that doesn't require a PhD to understand.
Yeah, it's a good one. They put a lot of effort into making this science digestible, which is really important, because knowledge is power, right? The more we understand how our bodies work at the most fundamental level, the better equipped we are to make informed decisions about our health.
100%. So let's break it down. Cellular nutrition. What's the core idea here?
Simply put, it's about nourishing your body at the most basic level of the cell.
Okay, so we're talking about feeding our cells now, not just ourselves. What does that even mean? Like, what do our cells need that we're not already giving them?
Great question. It's less about giving them something totally different and more about making sure they're getting the right stuff in the right way. See, every single process in your body, from thinking to breathing to, well, everything, relies on your cells functioning properly.
Right.
And for those cells to do their jobs, they need a constant supply of specific nutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, the whole shebang.
Ah, okay. So it's kind of like if we think about a car.
I see where you're going with this.
We can put all the gas in the world into it, but if the engine's clogged up or the parts aren't running smoothly, it's not going to get us very far, right?
Exactly. And that's what USANA is getting at. They're saying, hey, instead of just focusing on the macro, the calories, the food groups, let's zoom in on the micro.
Yeah.
Because even if you're eating a healthy diet, your cells might not be getting everything they need to function optimally.
Interesting. So what are some of the reasons why our cells might not be getting what they need, even if we're, trying to eat well?
Well, a big one is that a lot of foods today, even the healthy ones, might be lacking in nutrients due to soil depletion, modern farming practices, that kind of thing. Plus, factors like stress, pollution, even just the natural aging process.
Yeah.
Those all take a toll on our cells, increasing their need for nutritional support.
So what's USANA's solution? How are they actually addressing this at the cellular level?
They've developed a range of supplements designed to deliver those essential micronutrients in a way that your body can easily absorb and utilize.
Okay, but are we talking about your average multivitamin here? What makes USANA different?
That's the thing. It's not just about throwing a bunch of vitamins and minerals into a pill and hoping for the best. USANA, they're big on scientific rigor. They use high-quality ingredients, bioavailable forms of nutrients, and they're constantly researching and refining their formulas based on the latest scientific findings.
That makes sense. They kind of have a leg up because they have been in the cellular nutrition game for a while now, haven't they?
Definitely. And they actually have this whole team of scientists, the people who are dedicated to staying ahead of the curve in this field. They're constantly looking at emerging research and using that to inform their product development.
That's impressive. It sounds like they're really invested in the science behind it all. So it's not just marketing hype, there's actual research backing up their claims.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all about translating that science into tangible results for people. And you know what else I found interesting on their website?
What's that?
They're big on this idea of empowering people to take control of their health. Like, they even have a whole program encouraging people to share this knowledge with others.
Yeah.
It's like they truly believe in this stuff and they want everyone to benefit.
That's cool. It's one thing to create a great product, but it's another to actually create a community around it, a network of people who are all on this journey toward better health.
Exactly. It's like a ripple effect.
It all circles back to that idea of empowering people with knowledge. Like, the more we understand about how our bodies work at this deep cellular level,
The better choices we can make.
Exactly. So as we start to wrap up here, and we could honestly talk about this for hours, it's fascinating stuff.
Yeah.
I'm left with one big question.
Hit me with it.
If we can actually optimize our cells, if we can give them everything they need to thrive, what's the potential impact on our health span, our lifespan, our overall well-being? It's pretty mind-blowing to think about, right?
It really is. It makes you wonder what we're capable of achieving if we start viewing health from this cellular level, from the inside out.
Absolutely. So much to ponder. Big thanks to everyone for joining us today for this deep dive into the world of cellular nutrition with USANA. Definitely a lot to think about and maybe even some further exploring to do.